Have you ever wondered if something as simple as a daily bath, something you've done without thinking for most of your life, might actually be harming your body more than helping it? It might sound like an odd question, but as we age, the habits we've relied on for decades don't always work the same way anymore. You may have always been told that staying clean is the key to staying healthy, but what if those daily rituals, meant to keep you feeling fresh and rejuvenated, are actually speeding up the aging process or even weakening your body's defenses? Think about it for a moment. You start every day with a long, hot shower to wake up, or you scrub your skin with antibacterial soap because it feels like the right thing to do. Maybe you even bathe every day just because it's always been your routine. These habits may give you a sense of control, a feeling of cleanliness, and a boost of confidence. But what if I told you those same rituals, those things that seem so comforting, could actually be making you more vulnerable as you get older? As we age, our bodies go through changes that are not always visible on the surface, and our skin, which once was resilient and strong, becomes thinner, more fragile, and less able to protect us. The same hot shower or strong soap that used to feel like a treat might now be stripping away the very oils that keep your skin healthy and hydrated. Your skin, your first line of defense, becomes dry, cracked, and more susceptible to irritation and infections. It's a subtle shift, but one that could have long-term effects on your health and comfort. In this video, we'll uncover 5 common bathing habits that, though they might seem harmless, could be slowly aging you and weakening your body's natural defenses. I'll share simple, practical solutions that can help you adjust your routine to better suit your skin and your health as you grow older. If you've ever noticed that your skin isn't as supple as it used to be, or that you feel more prone to dryness and irritation, this video is especially for you. Before we get into the details, take a moment to like this video if you find it helpful, and don't hesitate to share your thoughts in the comments below. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on tips that could improve your well-being in your golden years. Now let's dive into the first habit you might want to rethink. Habit 1. Hot showers. The hidden risk you might not realize. Let's talk about one of the most common daily rituals, taking a hot shower. For many of us, it's the perfect way to start the day or wind down in the evening. You step into the warm water, feel the heat on your muscles, and relax as the steam fills the air. It feels soothing, doesn't it? But what if I told you that the very thing that makes you feel good in the moment could actually be hurting your skin over time? I'll give you a real-life example. My friend Sarah, who's in her early 70s, always starts her day with a long, hot shower. It was her routine for as long as she could remember, and she swore by it. She would tell me, "A hot shower is the only way I wake up in the morning." It helped her relax and soothe her stiff joints, especially in the cold weather. But over the years, Sarah started to notice her skin felt tighter and drier than it used to. She brushed it off, thinking it was just a result of aging or the dry air. But eventually, she developed red patches on her arms and legs, and her skin even started to crack. It was a wake-up call for her. When Sarah went to her dermatologist, she found out that the hot showers were a major contributing factor to her skin issues. The hot water had been stripping away the natural oils from her skin, making it dry and more vulnerable. Our skin becomes thinner and produces fewer oils as we get older, which means it's more fragile and less able to repair itself. What once felt relaxing now became a slow, hidden cause of irritation and sensitivity. Here's the thing. While hot showers can feel amazing in the moment, especially when you're feeling a bit stiff or chilly, they aren't doing your skin any favors. The heat opens up your pores, which can strip away the natural oils that protect and hydrate your skin. And without those oils, your skin becomes vulnerable to dryness, cracking, and even infections. What seems like a harmless habit is actually accelerating the aging process of your skin. But don't worry, there's an easy fix. The solution doesn't require giving up showers altogether. Instead, try making some simple adjustments. Start by using lukewarm water instead of hot water. Aim for a temperature that's comfortable but not scorching. Keeping your shower time under 10 minutes will help minimize the drying effects of prolonged heat. Afterward, pat your skin dry gently with a soft towel. Don't rub, as rubbing can irritate the skin further. Then, as soon as you step out of the shower, apply a fragrance-free moisturizer while your skin is still damp. This helps lock in moisture and prevents your skin from drying out. You'll be surprised at how much of a difference these small adjustments can make. Your skin will retain its moisture, feel softer, and be better protected from the harsh elements. So the next time you step into the shower, ask yourself, is the water too hot? Are you rushing through your routine without thinking about how your skin is reacting? We all want to feel clean and refreshed, but taking care of our skin as we age should be just as important. Now let's move forward and talk about another common habit that might seem like it's keeping you healthy, but could actually be working against you. Habit 2, antibacterial soap, the hidden danger you didn't know about. Now let's talk about something that many of us use every day, antibacterial soap. It's in most bathrooms, probably sitting right on your sink, and it seems like a good idea, right? After all, we've been taught that bacteria are bad and that killing them with strong antibacterial soaps is the key to staying clean and healthy. But here's the twist. Overusing these products can actually do more harm than good, especially as we get older. I want to share a story about my uncle, Richard, who's in his late 70s. Richard always prided himself on his cleanliness. He'd wash his hands several times a day with antibacterial soap, thinking it was the best way to avoid germs. He also used it in the shower, scrubbing down every part of his body, convinced that the stronger the soap, the cleaner he'd be. However, after a few months of this routine, Richard started to experience persistent dry patches on his skin. At first, he thought it was just the change of season, but the dryness didn't go away. Eventually, his skin became red and irritated, and he developed an itchy rash on his arms and legs. Concerned, Richard went to see his doctor, who explained that the antibacterial soap he was using was actually harming his skin. It wasn't just killing the bad bacteria, it was also stripping away the good bacteria that are vital to keeping our skin healthy. Our skin is home to millions of tiny microorganisms, including beneficial bacteria that help maintain the skin's balance and protect it from harmful pathogens. When we use strong antibacterial products, we not only kill the harmful bacteria, but also disrupt this balance, weakening the skin's natural defenses. This leads to skin dryness, irritation, and even infections. So what can you do to protect your skin without compromising cleanliness? The key is balance. Instead of using harsh antibacterial soap every day, consider switching to a gentle, pH-balanced soap that is specifically formulated for sensitive skin. These soaps cleanse without disrupting the skin's natural protective barrier. Also, remember that you don't need to scrub your whole body with soap every single day. Focus on washing the hot spots, areas like your underarms, groin, and feet where sweat and bacteria tend to build up. For the rest of your body, a simple rinse with water is often enough to stay fresh and clean. This way, you're protecting your skin's natural defenses while still maintaining proper hygiene. It's a small change, but it can make a big difference. By using gentler products and being mindful of where and how often you use soap, you'll avoid drying out your skin and reduce the risk of irritation. Now here's a question for you to think about. When was the last time you really paid attention to the soap you were using? Are you certain it's the best choice for your skin? A little adjustment could go a long way in protecting your skin and making it feel healthier. If you're still watching and finding this information valuable, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Feel free to share your experiences in the comments below. Have you noticed any changes in your skin since switching your soap? Or maybe you've had similar experiences to Richard's? If you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to do so and turn on the notification bell so you never miss any helpful tips or advice in the future. Your support truly motivates us to keep creating valuable content. Now let's move forward and explore another daily habit that can be just as harmful. Habit 3, not drying off properly. A small mistake with big consequences. Let's talk about a seemingly small detail in our bathing routine that many people overlook. Drying off properly. After you finish your shower or bath, it's easy to just grab a towel, quickly dry off, and get on with your day. But did you know that how you dry off can have a significant impact on your skin's health, especially as you age? Let me share a story about my neighbor, Linda. Linda is in her late 60s and has always been incredibly independent. She's active, enjoys walking every morning, and prides herself on taking care of herself. One morning after her shower, Linda quickly wrapped herself in her towel, just as she always had. She didn't think much of it. until a few weeks later, when she started noticing a burning sensation between her toes and under her arms. Soon after, she developed rashes that wouldn't go away, and the skin started cracking and peeling. It was uncomfortable, and eventually the doctor diagnosed her with a fungal infection. Linda was shocked because she was so careful about cleanliness. It turned out that her mistake wasn't what she was doing during her shower, it was what she was doing afterward. By not thoroughly drying off, particularly in the folds of her skin, she was leaving small pockets of moisture behind. As we age, our skin becomes more fragile and less able to fight off infections. When moisture is trapped, it creates the perfect environment for bacteria and fungi to thrive, especially in areas like between the toes, under the arms, or beneath the breasts. So, what's the solution here? The fix is simple and doesn't require any extra time. It's all about being mindful. First, use a soft, clean towel to gently pat your skin dry, rather than rubbing it aggressively. Rubbing can irritate the skin, especially if it's already dry or fragile. Pay special attention to skin folds, places where moisture tends to linger, such as under your arms, between your thighs, and of course, between your toes. If you find it difficult to reach certain areas, consider using a long-handled towel or even a blow dryer on a low warm setting to help dry those hard-to-reach spots. This small but important step ensures that moisture doesn't remain trapped, preventing potential fungal or bacterial growth and protecting your skin from further irritation. Here's something to think about. How often do you pay attention to whether or not you've properly dried your skin? Are there areas you tend to miss? It's one of those things that seems insignificant, but can really make a difference in the long run. A few extra seconds could help you avoid uncomfortable rashes, infections, and dryness. Now let's move forward and talk about another often overlooked part of our bathing routine: bathroom safety. It's easy to overlook, but it can be a game changer when it comes to preventing injuries, especially as we age. Habit 4, slippery bathroom surfaces, a hidden danger that's easier to fix than you think. Now let's address another issue that can easily slip under the radar: slippery bathroom surfaces. Bathrooms with their wet floors and smooth surfaces can become dangerous places, especially as we get older. One wrong step, one moment of imbalance, and it could lead to a fall that could change everything. Let me share a personal story about my aunt, Elaine. She's 80 years old and has always been incredibly independent. For years, she took pride in doing everything herself: cooking, gardening, even driving. But one morning after her usual shower, she stepped out onto her bathroom floor, which was still wet from the steam. Without warning, she slipped and fell, fracturing her wrist. That fall led to weeks of recovery, pain, and a sudden loss of independence. She was devastated, not just by the injury, but by the realization that something as simple as her bathroom could have caused it. The thing is, Elaine's bathroom wasn't set up for safety. The floor was slippery, there were no grab bars by the tub or toilet, and no non-slip mats anywhere. All these small, seemingly harmless details contributed to the accident. Like many people, Elaine hadn't thought much about bathroom safety until it was too late. But the truth is, falls in the bathroom are one of the leading causes of injury in seniors, and they can be easily prevented with a few simple adjustments. So what can we do to make the bathroom safer without major renovations or costly fixes? It's all about small changes that can have a big impact. Start with adding non-slip mats inside the tub and on the bathroom floor. You can find ones with suction cups that will stick to the surface, preventing them from shifting when you step on them. These mats are especially important in wet environments, like bathrooms, where moisture creates a slippery hazard. Next, consider installing grab bars in key areas, next to the toilet, in the shower, and beside the tub. These bars aren't just for older adults. They're for anyone who wants to reduce their risk of slipping and falling. Having something to hold on to gives you stability when you're getting in or out of the shower or standing up from the toilet. If standing for long periods is challenging, even with these adjustments, a shower chair is a great addition. It allows you to sit while showering, which not only helps you stay balanced, but also reduces strain on your legs and joints. Here's a simple solution. Take a moment to walk through your bathroom and assess it for any potential slip hazards. Are there any areas where you're more likely to lose your balance? Have you installed enough grab bars? What about the floors? Are they too slippery after a shower? You might be surprised at how easy it is to make your bathroom safer. These small changes don't require a lot of effort or money, but they can make a huge difference in preventing falls and maintaining your independence. So let me ask you, when was the last time you checked your bathroom for safety? Are there any areas you could improve to prevent a fall? These simple adjustments can save you from a lot of pain and discomfort down the line. If you're still with me and finding this information helpful, please take a moment to share your thoughts in the comments below. Your experience could help someone else who's facing similar challenges. And if you haven't subscribed yet, now is a great time to do so. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss out on more helpful tips like this. Your support helps us create even more content that can make a real difference in your life and the lives of others. Thank you for being a part of this community. Now let's move forward and talk about one final habit that often goes unnoticed but can have a significant impact on your overall health. Habit 5. Bathing too often. The unseen consequences of over-cleansing. Now let's tackle a habit that many of us don't even question. Bathing too often. It seems like a good thing, right? The more you bathe, the cleaner you feel, and the more refreshed you are. But what if I told you that bathing too frequently, especially as we get older, could actually be doing more harm than good? I'll give you an example that really opened my eyes to the importance of finding balance when it comes to bathing. A few months ago, I was talking to my neighbor, Barbara, who is in her late 70s. She's always been an early riser, and for as long as I've known her, she's had a strict routine. Every morning at 6 a.m., she would shower and then again before bed, thinking this would keep her feeling clean and fresh all day long. But over time, Barbara began to notice that her skin was becoming increasingly dry and irritated, especially on her arms and legs. She'd always been a fan of long, hot showers, and after each one, she'd scrub her body with body wash. It wasn't until her skin began to crack that she realized something wasn't right. After visiting her doctor, she learned that her bathing habits were actually stripping her skin of the natural oils it needed to stay hydrated and protected. As we age, our skin becomes thinner and produces fewer oils, which means it's much more vulnerable to damage. Bathing too often and using harsh soaps can speed up the depletion of these oils, leaving your skin dry, thin, and more prone to irritation and infection. Barbara was shocked to learn that overbathing could be a significant cause of her skin issues. But the solution, thankfully, was simple. The answer didn't require her to stop bathing altogether. She simply needed to adjust how often and how she bathed. The key is to find a balance that works for your body and your skin. Here's what Barbara did to improve her skin's health. Instead of showering twice a day, she now showers just every other day, which is more than enough for her. On the days she doesn't shower, she uses a warm, damp washcloth to freshen up her face, underarms, and feet. These are the areas that tend to need the most attention. Barbara also switched to a gentle, fragrance-free soap and stopped using hot water, opting for lukewarm water instead, which is far less drying on the skin. Additionally, after every shower, she immediately applies a hydrating, fragrance-free moisturizer to lock in moisture while her skin is still damp. The result? Her skin is much more hydrated and feels smoother. She's noticed fewer irritations, and she's no longer dealing with the uncomfortable dryness and cracks she once had. It's a small change, but one that made a huge difference in her comfort and confidence. This change is not just for Barbara. If you're overbathing, the same principles apply to you. Bathing 2 to 3 times a week is often more than enough to keep you clean and refreshed. And on the days between showers, a quick sponge bath to clean the areas that need it can help prevent over-drying your skin. So I have a question for you. Do you ever find yourself showering multiple times a day, thinking it's the best way to stay fresh? Have you noticed your skin feeling drier than usual? It might be time to rethink your bathing habits. Sometimes less is more when it comes to bathing, and your skin will thank you for it. Now let's move forward and quickly recap the 5 habits we've discussed, and I'll share some final thoughts on how these small changes can make a big difference in your overall health and well-being. So, let's quickly recap what we've covered today. We've talked about 5 common bathing habits that may seem harmless, but could actually be affecting your skin and health in negative ways as you age. First, we discussed hot showers, something we all love, but the heat can strip away your skin's natural oils, leaving it dry and vulnerable. The solution? Use lukewarm water and keep your showers short to help preserve your skin's moisture. Next, we explored the dangers of antibacterial soaps. While they seem like the perfect solution to keeping us clean, they often kill the good bacteria on our skin, weakening its natural defenses. Switching to a gentle, pH-balanced soap can make all the difference. We also covered the importance of properly drying your skin. Leaving moisture behind in folds of your skin can create the perfect environment for infections. A gentle pat with a towel and attention to those hard-to-reach areas can keep your skin safe and dry. Then we discussed slippery bathroom surfaces, a major cause of falls, especially for older adults. Non-slip mats and grab bars are simple additions that can significantly reduce the risk of injury in your bathroom. Finally, we looked at overbathing. Bathing too often can actually damage your skin by removing its protective oils. By cutting back on showers and focusing on gentle cleaning methods, your skin will stay healthier and better hydrated. Remember, it's the little changes that often make the biggest difference in our health and well-being. By adjusting a few simple habits, you can protect your skin, reduce discomfort, and feel more confident in your daily routine. If any of these tips resonated with you, I'd love to hear your thoughts or experiences in the comments below. Have you tried any of these changes? How have they worked for you? If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like it. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on more tips that can improve your health and well-being as you age. Thank you for watching, and remember, small changes today can lead to a healthier, happier tomorrow. Take care of yourself. You deserve it.